Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, it will be about how can you get to where you want to be in life. For a more in-depth personal reading about how you can get to where you want to be in life, my email is down in the description box along with my Instagram account and the timestamps for each pile. Don't forget to subscribe, as this is a form of an energy exchange, and if you'd like to go a bit further, then my PayPal account is in the description box for you to leave a tip. And don't forget to comment if any of this resonates with you, and like as well. So over here we have pile 1, 2 and 3. Choose whichever pile resonates with you. If more than one pile jumps out at you, then choose more than one. If you're watching the pile that you have chosen, but you haven't heard what is for you, then just keep watching, because how I read is I'll see one message and I'll read that, and then I'll see another message, I'll put it back to the bottom and I'll read that later on. And if you feel like you want to watch all the piles, then go ahead. There might be a message in there for you. There might be a message in there for you too. Okay, so let's get into it with pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for tuning in. So this reading is all about how can you get to where you want to be in life. So as usual, I've written down what I could pick up while shuffling the cards. So I'll read that first. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment if anything of this resonates with you. Okay, so how can you get to where you want to be in life, pile 1? So slow down a little and enjoy the process and moment. Give yourself time to process what is going on to make better choices for yourself. Take more breaks to enjoy the finer things in life. Because while I was shuffling, it was like I felt like really regal. So I'll just go deeper into that. This pile feels fancy, eating grapes, drinking champagne in a spa. Tap into your femininity. It feels like you really go after what you want, and that's more on the masculine side. So yin and yang. So it's like you've been in I can't remember which side it is for the masculine, but yin. I think that's the masculine side. So tap more into the femininity of, taking in the moment, taking care of yourself. It seems like many of you are manifesting this life by visualizing the finer things in life and how that will make you feel. Continue manifesting and working to achieve your manifestations. Yeah, so that's what I wrote here. Because while I was shuffling, I just felt really amazing, like my heart felt really light and open to new opportunities. And I feel like some of you may be living that life right now, or that's the life you want to be living. So it's like you're visualizing it and you're hoping to get to that point in your life. So continue doing that. And let's get into your reading. Death, yeah. And the Lovers. Okay, so don't be afraid to transform. Yeah, as I was saying, make better choices for yourself. So we have here the choices card. So the Lovers, this is about two people open to new experiences. So don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of transformations. Don't be afraid to keep transforming your life, your dreams, your luck, because the Death card is Scorpio, which is to do with Pluto, which is about death and rebirth and transformations. So it's like you gotta welcome in these changes. So it's almost like you need to keep shaking things up. I know the Tower card isn't here, but I get major Tower vibes as well, where it's like things get to feel a bit stale, and then you get to thinking, oh, how can I change? How can I get out of this staleness that I'm in now? How can I move from that place to get to the other nice and swiftly without getting off the course that I'm on right now? The King of Wands, yeah. So the King of Wands is a major manifester. So as I was saying, you're visualizing the life you want, and that's a form of manifesting, because when you visualize, it's like you're living in that higher self kind of place. And the King of Wands isn't afraid to go after what he wants. Yeah, I know I wrote to slow down a little, but yeah. So you've been living in the masculine quite a lot, and the King of Wands is quite a masculine card. Yeah, I have a strong sense that you go after the things that you love, as opposed to going after things just because it's there and you have to do it, and society's like you have to go down this traditional route. But you're not the type of person to go down the traditional route, I feel like, because the King of Wands, he doesn't listen to what other people want for him. He goes after his own thing, and he adapts along the way. Oh yeah, because we have the Death card and the King of Wands, so the King of Wands can adapt to whatever life throws at him, and the Death card comes as a chance to really transform the path you're on. Yeah, you can stay on the same path, but how can you upgrade that path? The King of Swords. Yeah, a very masculine energy you're living in, pile one. Yeah, because it seems you keep going and going and going, keep transforming, keep moving forward. But you need to pull back in and enjoy the moment. It's almost like there's a fear of, oh, if I stop on the road I'm going down, then I won't get to where I want to be quick enough. If you slow down, and if you take in these transformations, that's how you can get to where you want to be in life, because you're not doing the same thing over and over and over again, even though we have the King of Wands who adapts to situations. Okay, yeah, so I'm hearing that it could be so easy to stay on the same path because you can adapt to a situation very quickly, but sometimes you just need that transformation type of thing. Strength, yeah. Yeah, you need to balance out the masculine and the feminine. Instead of keep going after what you want, some things, it's like you'll end up not wanting that thing anymore, and then you have to change where your route, change so that you're on the same path but different, if that makes sense. You can't keep going after the same old thing. That's what I'm hearing from this Strength card. The Two of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting the strong merging the two, masculine and feminine, because we have the Strength card, which is the lion and the female. So the lion is quite a masculine type of vibe, to do with Leos. Leos are ruled by the sun. The sun is a masculine energy. And then we have the Lovers, which is intertwining the two, masculine and feminine. And then we have the masculine and feminine in the Lovers card. The Knight of Wands, yeah. You guys might be Leos, or Leos, Sagittarius, or Aries, but I'm seeing more Leos. Hey Leos, my fellow Leos. But yeah, you gotta really focus on your passions, because the King of Wands is quite passionate, the Strength is quite passionate, and the Two of Cups is passionate, and the Lovers is passionate. Really focus on what you love, because while I was writing I was getting Venus as well, so Venus in Taurus, and focusing on what you love, really indulging in what you love. And I was getting the Empress vibes as well, so it would be interesting if I pull the Empress as the last card. No, I got the Devil. Yeah, don't stay attached to one path, because it's like, if you stay, then it's just gonna give you headaches. You're just gonna feel stale and stagnant, and like, am I really going after this? I don't even want this anymore. So it's important to keep shifting, keep transforming, keep going. I'm getting the infinity symbol. Oh yeah, the infinity symbol is in the Strength card. So it's like you need to be flexible. But balancing act, yeah. Yeah, balance the masculine and feminine. Sometimes you need to be more in the feminine, which is enjoying the process, or like going to the spa, pampering yourself, and then going more into the masculine, where you're going after what you want so hard that no one can stop you, you know, really planning, strategizing, all that kind of thing. So get that balance instead of just being in the masculine. Oregon's layer. Okay. So I'm getting that some of you are quite attached to some things that you want in life. How can you get to where you want to be in life? It's to let go. It's to go into the unknown, because in Oregon's layer it seems very intimidating. And with the Devil card as well, that's even more intimidating. So you can't keep going round. Okay, some of you keep going round. It's almost like some of you are scared of what you want to do in life, and then you just go around it and find other things to do, as opposed to actually going through to your actual path. Because it's almost like you're going to shake up your life, and you're scared of how this new life is going to be for you. Yeah, wishing well in reverse. Yeah. So it's about manifesting the life that you want, but reverse, sorry. It's like you're just afraid to manifest the life that you want, because you're scared that it will change your life a bit too much, and you're just a bit used to the life that you're living right now. But death is asking you to keep transforming, keep shaking things up, sorry. You can't stay where you've always been. I get that with the Death card and the Tower card as well. Eagle communion, yeah. Really merge with the masculine and feminine. Because we got the man here, and then we got the moon. So the man obviously is a masculine kind of feel, and then the moon is intuitive, that's the feminine type of energy. New beginnings, yeah, don't be afraid of new beginnings, don't be afraid of change, don't be afraid to change your plans, even if it's the biggest change or the smallest change, because it's like it will get you to more places than if you were just to stay in the same old path that you're on. Creativity, yes. You'll getting major Leo vibes, as I was saying before. Tap into the Leo energy. You're very in the Leo energy, which is about creating, being vibrant, showing off your best self. Because yellow, that's about your vitality, your happiness. You're happiest when you're creating, but you can be too much in the creativity mode that you forget to slow down and take it all in, so then you can see what process you've made, what progress you've made, and whether you should stay on this creative process or move on or do something to tweak it. Happy ending, yeah. Some of you are really scared of endings, so you can have new beginnings, so you can transform and start a new chapter, or go on a different path, or start a new path, or have the same path and merge the two, new path and the old path together. It's because you're afraid of what you'll find. You're afraid of all the work that needs to go into it. In the world, not of the world, yeah. So this is a very feminine card. So this is about listening to your intuition. This is about following your urges to relax, to go with the flow. Yeah, go with the flow. Focus on the light. We have a sunflower and the sun as well, and we have yellow, we have Leo. Yes, you need to really, yeah, and we have the sunflower and the woman. So the sunflower is associated with the sun, Leo, masculine energy, and then we have the woman here who's feminine energy. So again, that balance of the two, and really focusing on balancing the two, masculine and feminine energy. Oops. So then you have the best of both worlds, so you can create and listen to your intuition as well. Let's go a little deeper, shall we? Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Yeah, make your life so much sweeter by tapping into that feminine side of yourself. Like, it really manifests the life that you really want, to relax, to be weighted on hand and foot, if that's what you want, because that's such a sweet life, instead of, going after what you want constantly, because that could lead to leading a salty life, and then looking back, why didn't I take that time to myself, to really pamper myself? Potion, remember to practice self-love, yeah. Don't forget to practice that self-love. Don't forget to take care of yourself, if you like painting your nails, paint your nails. If you like drinking champagne and watching films, then drink champagne and watch films, eat grapes as well. That's a form of practicing self-love. That is self-care. That is, even if it's on just a random day like a Sunday. I like Sundays for a day off, just to relax, chill, watch films, do nothing. So that could be have a self-care day. Yeah. Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. Yeah. Yeah, some of you are doubting your worth. You're doubting whether this path will be as amazing as you would want it to be. So you keep going around it. You have to go through it so that you can live this life that you really do want for yourself. And let's see. So you have visionary. Capacity to envision light is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regards for personal gain. Yeah. So you're not afraid to envision the life that you want, even though others can't see it, even though you can't see it right in front of you, but you're taking the time to visualize it, to manifest it. And then we have martyr, learning to transcend nature of service and to oneself or a cause. And the shadow attribute, addiction to self-pity. Yeah, some of you are in self-pity because you're just afraid to really go after the life that you want. you're manifesting the life that you want, but you're too afraid to take that, step to go through this intimidating phase. So we have the dragon, we have a shadow in under the tunnel, and we have steps through an icy castle, and that just seems so intimidating to you. All of this is your dreams, but you choose to go around it. And your last card, egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Yeah, so emphasis on the hard work. There's no need to go harder than you have to. Tap into the feminine energy where you're taking care of yourself, where you're going on spa days or whatever you do to take care of yourself. Wall, misunderstanding. Yeah, you don't want to go over that wall because you're afraid of what's on the other side of that, so you just go around it. But you can never go around it because the wall is too high and too long, and it's like the only way through it is to go over it or to break a hole in it to go through it, and that just seems more so intimidating to you. Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspects of your life. Yes. And Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. Yeah. So your lack of faith, you're scared of going to your path, that fear is your enemy working against you. So you are basically working against yourself. So in summary, tap into that, get a balance between masculine and feminine. Don't be afraid to practice self-care, even if it's just one day a week. I'm getting major Leo vibes and Venus, Taurus energy, focusing on what you love as opposed to going hard at going after your dreams. So I'll read this again. How can you get to where you want to be in life? So pile 1, slow down a little and enjoy the process and moment. Give yourself time to process what is going on to make better choices for yourself. Take more breaks to enjoy the finer things in life. This pile feels fancy, eating grapes, drinking champagne in the spa. Tap into your femininity. It seems like you really go after what you want. It seems like many of you are manifesting this life by visualizing the finer things in life and how that will feel to you. Continue manifesting and working to achieve your manifestations. Okay, pile 1, so that's what I'm seeing for you. Comment below if that makes sense to you. And don't forget to subscribe and like if you'd like a personal reading. My email is in the description box. And I'll see you in another video. Bye! 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. And if you'd like a personal reading, my email is in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment if any of this resonates with you. So as usual, I wrote down what I could feel while I was shuffling the cards. And I'll read that out to you and then I'll get into your reading. My voice is kind of croaky, so I might end up speaking more quietly in a minute. So yeah, pile 2. How can you get to where you want to be in life? Be more focused. Work on fine-tuning your skills. Be more serious. You don't like to take the easy route. You like to know the ins and outs of a system. I feel really tired. You seem like a hard-working pile, so you don't sleep much. Because when I was shuffling, I was yawning and I was falling asleep. But as soon as I wrote that down, I was awake. I wasn't yawning anymore, which is interesting. Pay attention to the little details. Be more analytical. So I got Virgo vibes while I was writing that last thing down. So let's get into your reading. The Knave of Swords, yeah, be more analytical, look at things in more detail. This is about really step into the Virgo analytical mode where you're looking over everything. If you're working with others, oversee everything because you like to know everything. You like to know everything that's going on. If something's going wrong, you'll see it. If something's going wrong, you'll see it and you'll appreciate it. If it's going wrong, then it's like, no, you need to do that again. So if you're working with other people, then make sure you look at the finer details. And even if you're working on your own as well, look at the finer details of things. Because that you really do enjoy that side of things. The Six of Swords. Yeah. So to get to where you want to be in life, it's important to see how things work and make that transition. It's almost like keep transitioning. It's like in pile 1, it's like don't be afraid to transform, and in this pile it's all about don't be afraid to transition. If you feel like something isn't working, then don't be afraid to transition to something else. Nothing too drastic, but don't stay where things aren't working. Yeah, there's real moving forward type of energies here. It's like you have a sense of direction. You know where you want to be and you're not afraid to go there. So keep pushing forward and work hard and be determined, because I did get that determined kind of serious energy while I was shuffling. And yeah, you don't like to take the easy route. Yeah, you don't want to take the easy route. You want to know everything. You want to look at the ins and outs of things. You want to know how each system works. You want to know how people work together. You want to know, I don't know, you want to know who's working for you. If you're working with people, if you're the boss, you know. The Two of Swords. Okay. Yeah, it seems like you could get stuck sometimes. But the Knave of Swords in you, that Virgo side of you, some of you may be Virgos, I don't know why I'm really picking that up. It's like you want to dig deeper to see what's beneath that stuckness. So it's not like you're going to stay there forever. Because it's like once you feel stuck, you're itching to move forward with the Chariot and the Six of Swords. To transition, to really move forward. So how can you transition and move forward when you're stuck? You don't believe in being stuck. I get that feeling, you don't believe in it. You don't believe in sitting, staying still and resting. Yeah, working with others, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, really working with others, and if you get stuck, then you use the Knave of Swords kicks in, and it's like, okay, we need to do this, we need to do that. It's like your bossy mode kicks in, and then you make that. It's like you get everyone out of the stuckness. It's like you carry everyone. You carry everything. The Ten of Swords, yeah, you're not afraid to transition. You're not afraid to move on when something isn't working, which is very rare for you. You make sure everything works because you like to know the ins and outs of a system. So when something isn't working, you know exactly how to fix it. But then if it has to really come to it, then you will move on reluctantly. Because once the Chariot has a direction, he goes for it. He goes and moves forward. So how can you possibly change your direction? That's really hard for you. But sometimes to get to where you want to be, you have to change direction. The Four of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely working with others. You like a stable environment. And it's like you create that stable environment by knowing everything about anything, about everyone, so that you have a good rapport with everyone, so everything can get done effectively and efficiently. But it's almost like you know more than everyone else because you're quite curious about everything. The Knight of Cups. And the Ten of Wands. So you can get to where you want to be in life by... It's almost like entertaining other ideas, like flirting with any other ideas to see how they can really fit into your plans, your direction. If it seems too hard, then it's almost like you like the difficulty. You like the, how can I word this? You like the hard working, forward movement, keep it pushing kind of thing. But if it doesn't work, then you have to reluctantly change course. And that's how you'll get to where you want to be in life. So let's go a bit deeper. One ring circus. Yeah, some of you like to do things alone. Some of you, it's almost like doing things alone, you'll get more done. Because no one's getting in your way, and because you're so analytical, then it's like if it doesn't go your way because of other people's influences and other people's viewpoints, then it's like that's really hard for you to get your head around. So if some of you are alone, then it's so much easier to go deeper, to go further, to not feel stuck because you have other people to consider. Sacred pool. Yeah. Go with the flow of things sometimes, and that's really hard for you because you want to be constantly on the go. You want to know where you're going. You want to know the direction. You want to know the lefts and the rights. You want to know exactly how many steps to take to turn left, how many steps to take to turn right. And it's really hard for you to just go with that flow. You need to plan. You need to strategize. Bone collector, yeah, but in order to get to where you want to be, you have to sometimes give up that sense of control, because obviously we can't control everything. We can't plan for everything. So when things aren't going your way, it's important that you just let it flow through you and go with the flow, baby. Where did that come from? Yeah, home collector. Yeah, be open to the changes. Be open to changes of directions. Be open to the things that you can't plan for, so you can go with the flow. And commitment, yeah, once you're committed to something, then it's like you can't hold you back, because you know what you want and you're not afraid to get it. You're not afraid to go and get it at all. So let's get deeper into it. Creation. You might have been attracted to pile one, because there are some elements of pile one in this. What's this? Creation. Yeah. Don't be. You need to be more creative as opposed to being analytical and planning, and that's part of going with the flow with the sacred pool. Get out of your head by creating. Get out of the plans by creating. Get out of the direction, the tunnel vision of going forward by being creative. What do you like to do? Do you like to paint? Do you like to draw? Do you like to write? Because the Knave of Swords does like to write as well. So maybe writing will be good for you. Create some stories. I don't know. Whatever you like to do to create. Stillness, yeah. Don't be afraid of still time by creating and going with the flow. Yeah, because even this Two of Swords can be the stillness as well. But when you're still, you feel stuck because you want to be working, you want to be going hard or going home, basically. but sometimes you need that stillness, that chill time to get you back on track of things. And emergence. Yeah. Yeah, so what can emerge when you're creating? What can emerge when you're still? Because you can't keep being analytical, you can't keep wanting to do things. Because if you don't take that time to create, then how can you allow new ideas to emerge? How can you allow new state of mind to emerge? Because you're always in the same headspace where you're analysing. When you're creating, you're getting out of that logical, analytical mindset and really tapping into the heart space, so you can get that balance of head and heart. Well, if you were attracted to pile one, then pile one may be for you too, but if not, that's fine. Leadership, yeah, you like to take the lead a lot. So much taking the lead. You don't like to relinquish control. Like the Chariot, once the Chariot knows where he wants to be, then it's time to go and take the lead. Manifestation. Yeah, when you're creating, you write down your ideas, write down whatever, because that's a form of manifesting. Draw a picture, that's a form of manifesting, because you're writing down what you want for your future, you're drawing what you want for your future, and what can emerge from that. Parenting. Yeah, don't forget to parent yourself. That's by checking in with yourself, checking in with your inner child. Do you need to have fun? If you need to have fun, create something, because you can get too carried away by being so analytical, by wanting to know everything, wanting to know all of the systems, the ins and outs of things. Yeah, so the Knight of Cups is telling you to really create something as well. Flirt with the idea of creating something by drawing, writing, write a love letter, I don't know, Let's look more into this, shall we? Be the hunter, not the hunted, yeah. You're constantly stuck in being the hunter. You're constantly going after what you want without time for creating. It's that go hard or go home kind of attitude. But what wisdom can you find when you're creating? What new can come from you creating something different? What you want wants you. Yeah, exactly. What you want wants you. So where's the harm in relaxing, taking some time out to create? Because the more you go after what you want, then the further away it seems. But what you want wants you. So no matter what you do, you're still going to end up where you're supposed to be, where you want to be. So where's the harm in just relaxing a bit? Visions of life beyond death. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I'm really feeling tap into your femininity by just listening to your intuition. You can listen to your intuition by creating things. You can tap into your intuition by creating things, because the feminine creates and the masculine works. Wow, there's so many themes of pile one. Protest, start a revolution. Yeah, if you're not happy about something, people will know about it. If someone's done something wrong, it's like, why did you do it like that? That's not how it's done. This is how I want it to be done, so this is how it's going to be. Stand up for yourself. Yeah, you're constantly standing up for yourself, saying, this is not how I want things to be done. So this is how it's going to be done, and I want no arguments about it. Wow, you're quite a demanding kind of pile. If something's not in your image, then bye. Princess, you can be your own knight. Yeah, so yeah, you can tap into the feminine, because there's just a lot of masculine here. Let me take a little bit of a drink. So, addict helps to recognize and confront addictive behavior. Yeah, it seems like you're addicted to the power, I suppose. It's like you're addicted to work. So it's like it's my way or the highway type of thing. And then we have God here. So benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others, and shadow attributes, despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. Yeah, you want to control things, but you can't control everything. Sometimes you gotta go with the flow, you know. And then we have the last cards here. Bird flying, news is on the way. So yeah, so what's emerging for you? This news could take you where you want to be in life. Who knows? Just keep an eye out. Moon, changes in your life. Yeah. So as I was saying, we have the moon here twice, and then we have the owl, which is about wisdom. So it's about being intuitive. So tapping into that feminine, tapping into the feminine. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Yeah, sometimes you can't solve problems, and when you can't solve them, it's like the end of the world. Like a broken bridge, and you feel quite upset about it, but sometimes you can't control these things. An angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Yeah. So some of you are quite spiritual, because we have the moon, visions beyond life and death, be the hunter, not the hunted. So you're quite wise and intuitive. So yeah, as a summary, you guys, when you're committed to something, you go all out. You're quite analytical, that Virgo type of energy. once you're on the path to move forward, then it's like there's no backing down until you have to back down. So I'll read as a summary. How can you get to where you want to be in life? So pile 2, be more focused. Work on fine-tuning your skills. Be more serious. You don't like to take the easy route. You like to know the ins and outs of systems. I feel really tired. You seem like a hard-working pile, so you don't get much sleep. Pay attention to the little details and be more analytical, like a Virgo. Alright, so that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 2. I hope this, comment below if this resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And yeah, I'll see you in the next reading. Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading. If you'd like a more in-depth reading, then my email is in the description box, and comment if any of this resonates with you, and subscribe and like. So, as usual, I wrote down notes for while I was shuffling. I got extra messages, so I'll read what I wrote down and we'll get into the reading. So how can you get to where you want to be in life? Pile 3, invest in property or something else. I just heard invest while I was shuffling, and I was like, okay, there you go, invest. Get into a partnership. So I don't know if that's a partnership such as business partnership or relationship partnership. And I Can by Chronix, listen to that on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description box, so you can listen to that song. I don't know why I had that in my head while I was reading this, but there you go. So let's look at your cards, at your tarot cards. So the High Priestess, yeah. Oh, very intuitive. It's almost like you know yourself. You know the right thing to do. You just know the right things to do. You're quite balanced in your approach to things. Let's see, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, you're definitely quite patient. You don't rush to do things, because the more you rush is the less you'll see. So the slower you are, the more you will get done, and the better it will turn out. The Eight of Chalices. So yeah, this pile is not afraid to move on when something is no longer serving you. That's why you go slow, because you like to feel things out, because the High Priestess is very intuitive. So when you're doing something, you feel things out first before going into it, and then during the whatever you're doing, it's like you're still feeling things out. And then if you feel like it's no longer doable or no longer what is aligned with you, then it's like, okay, bye, I'm not staying here no more. Yeah, Six of Wands. Yeah, you're not afraid to Break free. I just heard break free of a contract. Hmm. So maybe some of you need to break free of a contract to get to where you want to be in your life. Yeah, it's almost like something to be celebrated once you have broken free. You've moved away from this contract. I don't know what this contract is. Just comment below if this makes sense. And the Nine of Chalices. Yeah, so I'm just seeing here a lot of cooperation, a lot of cooperative kind of feel to it, even though we don't have the Three of Pentacles here, but cooperating with others and moving on if you must, and going slow, because where's the rush? You'll get to where you need to be in the end. The Seven of Swords. Okay. The Star. The Fool in reverse. And Justice. Okay, yeah. I just heard you'll get what you deserve. I don't know if someone else will get what they deserve or you will get what you deserve, but what goes around comes around. And okay, yeah, because it seems like you've been trapped in a contract for a while, and that's probably why I was saying I heard contract. Yeah, it's like you've been feeling trapped for a while and you haven't been able to do what you've been wanting to do. It's like you want a new direction with the Star, but something's holding you back. It's like you can't reveal your true likings or your true intentions because this thing is just holding you back. And I just feel very heavy. Like this is quite a heavy thing that you're linked to, and you feel quite stuck. So what is this? Let me pull some more cards. Oops, oh dear. I'll get extra clarity on this. What is this? Yeah, you're stuck. So it's like at one point you'll feel free from this because you've done, you've done the work you're doing the slow work. Maybe you're going slow because you don't want to overlook important details, important information that could help you in your quest to freedom, I suppose. Okay, let's go a bit deeper into this. Encouragement, yeah. Yeah, it seems like you need encouragement to really move forwards in your life. You need to, I'm getting so many different messages. Yeah, bear with me. And then you have Moonlight. Okay, yeah, so intuition. You're quite an intuitive pile. And Spirit of Place. Yeah, when something isn't working and you feel like it's not going to work, then that's how you can move on, and that's how you can get to where you want to be in life. And for some other people, it's breaking a contract that you've been tied to for a while, because we have the Fool card in reverse. Upright, she's free, she's trusting in wherever she's going, and she's very intuitive, along with the High Priestess. But in reverse, it's like there's no trust at all. Like it feels quite held back. And then with the Judgment card, they're free from their coffin after being trapped in their coffin for so long. So it's like you feel trapped, but then at some point karma will work its way through, and then it's like a sense of freedom again. Comment if that makes any sense. Childhood innocence. Yeah. And rain purification. Yeah, don't be afraid to really purify your location, like just do like spring cleanings and do some sage in your house to purify the air, because I'm seeing here that you can get quite stagnant at times, even though we don't have the Hanged Man. Let's see. Yeah, what did I just say? Karmic completion, like karma. You need to get out of this contract so your karma will be restored, will be balanced out. Wow. Because you can't see your way forward, you can't see it's kind of like hidden to you, your way forward, and releasing yourself from this karma, you'll see a way forward. It's like a release. Oh, it's funny how I said release and then I felt really so much better, so much lighter. Intuition. Yeah, this is a very intuitive pile. You're very balanced with the Justice card as well. There's a lot of 2s in this pile as well. Pay attention to synchronicities. That's all I'm saying. 2, 2, 1, 1, you know. Forgiveness. Yeah, forgive whoever it is that trapped you in this contract, or forgive yourself for falling into this contract. You know, you could have gotten a lot more done with your life if you weren't so tied down, if you weren't held back from this. Spirals of manifestation. Yeah, you're manifesting something, pile 3. Yeah, continue manifesting however you're doing it. And look out for synchronicities. Legacy of light. Okay, yeah. Really if you don't, then meditate as well and journal as well, because it's almost like what will help you get to where you want to be is meditating, getting in touch with your ancestors, getting in touch with your spirit guides, and they will help you, guide you. And childhood, it's almost like you got to do the shadow work to access your inner child, to heal your inner child. Shock of the new. Yeah. It's almost like once you're free from whatever's holding you back, it's like so much of a shock to be out, and it's like you have a new lease of life. I get an image of someone who's at a buffet and they haven't eaten the whole day, and then as soon as they're at the buffet, they're like, "Oh my God, do you see all this food, all this color?" And it's like a shock because they haven't eaten all day. That's a terrible example, but I hope that made sense. Mirror, treat your body like a palace. It is. Voyage, you already have all the answers here. The answers are within you. So that's why I'm saying to meditate and to trust your intuition, to access your spirit guides, to access your ancestors, because they have all the answers. They can feed it down to you through your crown chakra. Gold, you don't need someone else to fix you. Yeah, you don't need anyone else to fix your inner child. You can do it yourself. You can do this shadow work yourself. So by meditating and journaling your meditative experiences, or just journaling in general, writing it all down can help you see things differently. So this thing that you're tied to that's holding you back could be unlocked in your shadow work, so that you can become the full upright, where you can take chances again, where you can trust in the universe's plan for you. So we have Knight, light attribute, loyalty, romance and chivalry, a love of an honor, shadow attributes, allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. Yeah. And servant, light attribute, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart, shadow attribute, using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. Yeah, so something is holding you back from moving forward with life to where you want to be in life. And what is it? Pile 3. Really take the time to do that inner shadow work to really free yourself. Oh, okay, contracts. So soul contracts, karmic contracts. Oh, okay, it makes sense. To me anyway. Hope it makes sense to you. And these are your last cards. So Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Yeah, so things that are hidden from you can harm you. Things that you're tied to are harming you. So to do that shadow work is to feel free of what is harming you. Club, someone will try to make you to do something against your will. So this could be something to do with that contract I was talking about. Dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So this could be working with someone with dark hair, or someone you're tied to could have a dark complexion or hair. Flight, a period of ill health, depression. This could be the thing that's holding you back. And Lily, spiritual love. Yeah, really tap into your spiritual side. Really meditate, journal, work with crystals, whatever you got to do, whatever is your practice, and that will really be beneficial for you. So that's what I'm seeing for you. So I'll read this again. Invest in property or something else. So it's interesting that I wrote invest in property when I said contracts. So it's almost like you need to get out of a contract with a property or something like that. Get into a partnership and listen to I Can by Chronix. So pile 3, that's what I'm seeing for you. Comment in the comment section if any of this resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.